We are focusing on fixed bottom wind at the moment, and when floating wind comes back on track, we will then develop further our products that are more aligned to floating offshore wind. Nylacast have been going for about 50 years now in total. Originally, were born out of casting nylon. That has evolved over the years to other polymers, polypropylene, polyurethane. We've acquired a few businesses over the last few years, and that has led to oil and gas market penetration, but then also we've now moving towards renewables.
How big of a focus is offshore wind and the renewable sector?
So renewables we see as our major area for growth.
Yep.
So at the moment it's quite a significant part of our current market and current business, but also our projections for growth.
Are you UK based, Europe, US, or where do you see your main markets?
Yeah, so as a manufacturing business, we have our headquarters in the middle of the UK in Leicestershire.
Yep.
We have manufacturing plants in Korea, we have one in China, South Africa, Poland, and we have a distribution hub in America. So we're a genuine global organisation.
Yep.
From a renewables perspective, our Korean plant is something we're targeting for the future because there's a lot of offshore, particular floating wind in the Ulsan area of Korea.
Yeah.
Our UK headquarters is the current site for investment and development for offshore wind.
You mentioned floating offshore wind. Do you see a big push towards that segment of the offshore sector?
So we are focusing specifically on fixed bottom wind at the moment.
Yep.
The market is going through some turbulent times at the moment with cost changes and some of the conflicts going on around the world. So we are focusing on that part of the market, and when that comes back on track, we will then develop further our products that are more aligned to floating offshore wind.
Okay. And just in terms of the market, the future, how do you see the next 6 months, 12 months? How do you see that for both yourself and the industry as a whole?
I think one goes hand in hand with the other. I think the industry itself will continue for the next 6 months, maybe 12, to struggle to get back online. I think you'll continue to hear stories of people pulling out of projects or mothballing them, FIDs not being achieved. I think that'll continue. I can't see anything at the moment that tells me that the cost base is going to significantly shift in a positive direction that's going to bring people closer to making those investments, because it's such a significant value that people have to sign off, especially financial backers. They just see it as return on investment. If the market's not there, they just won't press the button. And our development will go hand in hand with that. So we're developing a number of products at the moment. What that does give us is a little bit of time, because we don't see that we're going to miss a lot of opportunities as we continue to develop our offering.